Okay, today we're going to run through putting the bearings inside our spinners, rendering the actual spinner, and then putting it into a pages file so we can print them up and put your completed CAD files up in the classroom. So the first thing you need to do is open up your spinner in Fusion. And if you haven't done so already, we're going to actually insert the bearings into our drawing from McMaster. So to do that, we're going to do the middle bearing first. So I'm going to go Insert, and insert a McMaster car component, and that'll pop up this window. You can make it a little bit bigger so you can see what's going on. And up at Find here, you can just type in bearing, and you'll get these ones come up. And we want to roll, ball and roller bearing, so this one here. And for the middle one, we actually want what's called an open bearing so that we can see the bearings, because that's what we ended up doing with this particular one. So we've got seal type over here on the left. I'm going to hit open. And let's go this high precision angular contact. Let's see what we got here. Nope, not that one. So just backspace to go back. Open, ball. What am I using? Ultra corrosion resistant. Yeah, that one there. So the ultra corrosion resistant stainless steel bearing. This one here, ultra corrosion resistant stainless steel bearing. Now the hole that we made was 22 millimeters. So we want to scroll down to the open metric section. Stainless steel OD, which is outer diameter, 22 millimeters. So this one here. So we can go and click on that one. And then we want to click on product detail. And that'll bring up a picture of the bearing that we're looking for. If we scroll down this page, just above the drawing, you'll see here an option to save the file. So we want to make sure we go down, hit 3D step, hit save, and that will actually bring that part into our Fusion 360 drawing. So I'm going to, this arrow here, when it comes in, I'm going to click and hold and just drag this up so I can see where it's going to go, and then hit enter. So now I've got it, but I haven't got it in the right place. So to get it in the right place, up where these assemble buttons are, we're going to do what's called a joint. So we're going to join the two parts together. So I'm going to click join here. I'm going to capture the position. And I want to click the center of the bearing to the center of this hole down here. So I'm going to hover over the bearing. I'm going to hold Command. And I'm going to select this middle disc here. So I don't want to align the top. I don't want to align the bottom. I want to align the middle disc here. And click that one. I'm then going to go over this hole down here that I want to fit it into. And once again, I'm going to hold Command. And I'm going to go to this middle disc here and click. And that will find the center. Hit OK. And now I've got that bearing in the very middle of our particular design. So now we need to install the 3 remaining bearings to go around the outside. And they're the sealed bearing. So once again, back up to Insert. Insert a McMaster car component. Type in bearing again. Ball and roller bearings. Ball bearings. So we'll click on ball bearings first. So I just clicked on this one here, ball bearings. Double sealed with retaining ring. That's the ones we ended up using. Let's see if we got them in this size. Nope. So I'm going to hit delete to go back. Let's go to double sealed. Scroll down. Here we go. Double sealed metric, 22 millimeters. This one here with an 8 millimeter shaft. That should be perfect. So once again, I'm going to click on that one. So click on the bearing I want. Click on product details. Scroll down. So I get to the picture, and then just above the picture, there's this option here, 3 to save the model. We need to make sure that we've got it as a 3D model, 3D step. Hit save. And I'm just going to push him up again up here. And hit OK. So you can see here in my tree, this 5908K313, I can hit the bulb and I can see that that's the one that I've put in. And then the one after it is this bearing here. I can turn the bulb on and off for that one there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some copies of this bearing because I need 3 of them in total. So I'm going to right click, move copy. I'm going to click create copy down here. And then I'm going to move one over here, hit OK. Then I'm going to do the same thing. Click on that bearing again, right click, move copy, create copy, tick that box here, and then I'm going to move that one to the side. So I've got 3. Okay. And now, using the same method, I'm going to join those components into my spinner frame. So up to assemble here, click on joint, capture the position, hover over, hold command, middle disk, hover over, hold command, middle disk. That one will snap in, hit OK. Repeat again. Up to assemble here, up to joint. You can type S and go joints as well, like we've been doing. Hover over, hold command, middle disk. Hover over, hold command, middle disk. Okay. Same again, joint, hover over, command, middle disk. Hover over, command, hover over, command, middle disk. Always remember to hold that command key. Hit OK, and now we've got all our bearings in our spinner. It's starting to look like what it is that we've actually produced. So once we've done this, you want to actually get a nice 3D render of it. So just to remind you, to do that, up at model here, we click down, and we go across to render. Now you can hold down Shift, and use your mouse to get that in the right position. Like so. And then I'm going to just do an in-canvas render. Click this one here. Now, depending on the speed of your laptop, this might take anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. To get it looking pretty. So just pick an angle that looks good. And then what we're just trying to do is we're just waiting for the computer to process the image and get rid of all these little scatter dots that we've got coming around, which are going to eventually form the drop shadow. So you can see down here, it's now down to iteration number 2. Iteration 3, and each iteration makes the image look better and better. At a guess, it's probably going to take about 10 iterations to look good. So once you get up to about iteration number 10-ish and it's starting to look quite good on screen, you can just pause it by hitting this pause button here. And then we're going to save this image so that we can put it into a Pages document. So if you go up here, above where it says in-canvas render, click on this capture image button. Current document window size, that's fine. Hit OK. And now the trick is, you want to, instead of saving it into your cloud storage for Fusion, you need to click on Save to My Computer down here, and the desktop's just fine. Newest Spinner V3, that's perfect, and we just hit Save. I've already got that file, so I want to override it. Yes. Now, what you need to do is make an A4 landscape page in Pages. So give it a border using the shape tools. Make sure whenever you're making stuff in Pages, you always go, and when you go to arrange, you make sure text wrap is set to none so you can move things around without them interfering with other bits and pieces. Try and avoid drop shadows. Make sure your name's on it down the bottom right-hand corner. And then call it spinner, or give it a name if your spinner is based around a certain theme or style. You can then go to your desktop, get that file that we exported, drag it in like so. And now I've got something that's ready to print, and I want you just to print that one off on the Tech Print printer, like I showed you how to do last term, and stick that up on the pinup board for me. Thank you very much.